Welcome to the South Texas Amateur Tour Podcast, The Power Hour, with your hosts, Travis Salkowski, Dustin Hassan, Casey Graham, Jason Bird, and Michael Dermanuelian. What is going on, South Texas Amateur Golf Tour? Welcome to the Power Hour. So excited to have you guys here. It is the Christmas edition show. If you can't tell by my shirt, if you can't tell by the armadillo up in the corner, opening sequence. It's Christmas time, guys. We are super excited to be with you tonight, talk to you about some of the things going around the tour, talk to you a little bit about the holiday season. We got a lot of fun stuff to cover tonight. But excited to be back. For those of you who were absolutely missing me last week, obviously. Had my turn with the flu, but glad to be back. Glad to be rock and rolling. We got the whole team here tonight. It is going to be such a fun show. So let's go ahead. Let's just jump right into it. Chris Espinoza, God bless you. Yes, it is an awesome shirt. Let's, you know what? Let's bring in some people. I'm going to bring in this guy first because he's the only other person here right now that has the Christmas spirit going. Casey Graham.
Cheers, everybody.
Oh, happy Tuesday, buddy. Looking good in a second Christmas Christmas jacket?
Suit number 2, Christmas.
That is, 2. I mean, I don't even own a suit, and you have 2 Christmas suits. So a lot going on there.
I might change
but
it.
It's not surprising.
Through.
We're doing costume changes mid-show.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Love it. All right, let's go ahead and bring in a hobo-looking Santa.
Yeah, I'm not nearly as festive as you guys.
Not nearly as festive, but you know what? Your presence brings joy.
I'm trying to get the beard going like Santa. How's that? Does that count?
You've got it. It's there. You're Santa. You're off-season Santa.
MD, welcome back. Glad to have you back, buddy.
Thank you.
Last week.
Thank you. Thank you for holding it down for me last week. Awesome stuff. I was laying there dying, but I enjoyed the show nonetheless.
Much better sitting in this seat than your seat. So.
Man, if after a while, it's totally used to it. Let's go ahead and let's bring in the man of. I say it every time, man. A few words, but my God, they're impactful. Jason Bird. What's the word? You get a haircut, buddy?
I did. I got a haircut 2 weeks ago.
Looking sharp.
Yeah, had to travel.
Bird's always looking sharp.
He's always looking sharp.
It's about being presentable, all that good shit.
Gotta project that image there, buddy.
Yeah.
And
gotta project it.
It is the show never stops. And with that being said, the man who never stops.
Yeah.
Travis Salkowski, the showman. What's going on, buddy? Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. It is December the 20th, people. December the 20th, episode 41. That is post-term. That is 10 months. That is 41 weeks. 10 months, 1 week. It is Tuesday night. It is 5 days till Christmas. It is 4 days till the Aiken Christmas Eve holiday bash scramble. I'm sure we'll talk about that in a little bit. And for everybody wondering, it is 18 days, 11 hours, and 23 minutes until our sold-out shotgun start kicks off at Monster Day at Mission Del Lago on January the 8th. So,
and
happy Tuesday.
I believe he meant Kohler, but Scotty Williams is your go-to for the countdown for the tour travels while we're at it.
I think
Since
that's
we're
great.
counting
That is
down.
supposed to be Kohler. That's Kohler there. Kohler, there it is.
There,
Yes.
he got it. He fixed it.
Hey,
Maybe that's spell check correcting there.
Yeah, that's his iPad saying that's not right.
But yes, it's I completely forgot. First and foremost, I love the Christmas themed opening. I love the Santa hat on the armadillo up above there. Casey MD's comments great. I own one suit. Just one. And Casey has 2 Christmas suits. So I think that's kind of a cool stat.
two that we know of. Two that we
Two
know
that
of.
we've seen.
You
Yeah.
might see another one on Christmas Eve. Aiken's bash.
Did you see the head bob? Did you see like the video face dance head bob? The shoulder pads didn't move at all. I mean, look at that. It's so good. But yes, I'm so glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you're back. Welcome back. We missed you last week. With that being said, Dustin did a fantastic job as last week's Power Hour host. Pushing buttons isn't easy always in real time on live television. So shout out to Dustin. Welcome back, MD. Jason Bird looking sharp in the match play gear. Not as sharp as Casey in his Christmas blazer, but
That is tough to compete with.
sharp nonetheless. MD, I heard we have a great show in line for tonight. And take us away.
I mean, we I think one of the things we kind of talked about prior to the show starting, and one of the things we're talking about today is, what we had kind of said, hey, maybe we'll have a guest on, maybe we'll talk to the guys who are going to be our pros from Monster Day. I think we might end up having them at a later date, a different show. But we're just kind of sitting there talking, what are we talking about this week? It's kind of a quieter week. We've gotten through the kickoff of the season. We got the first tournament started and open for registration, 666 opens. What do we want to talk about? And so I think we kind of said, let's talk golf for like 15 minutes. Let's talk about some fun things going around the tour. Maybe touch base on the PNC. For those of you who watched the PNC this weekend, I was pretty much glued to that in my recovery. I would say that's become probably one of my go-to tournaments throughout the year anyways.
There was a lot going on this weekend as far as sports.
Yeah, a lot going on. I know soccer was going on. I don't follow soccer, and I don't pretend to like soccer even for the 2 weeks.
Yeah, I tried to jump on the bandwagon during the England game, and I just couldn't do it.
I'm committed to being, if I don't like soccer now or I don't watch soccer now, I'm not going to care about it when everyone else is jumping on the bandwagon. Because you know what? Like I saw someone post something like, as a loyal fan of Argentina since December 8th, I am so proud of this team. And and that's exactly what it'd be like. I'm not going to do it. But
the game was awesome though. I'm not like a huge soccer guy, but man,
we talk about that. I have
awesome.
I have nothing to add to that.
I mean, that was just good sport. Like whether you like soccer or not.
We can talk about that. I think Vijay Singh and his son winning the PNC is a good topic of conversation. 16 years they've been playing that event. And they got their first win. The PNC was just awesome. I have endless comments for that and thoughts on that. And then we'll talk a little bit about the Aiken event going on this weekend. We got 9 ambassadors attending that. That's going to be a lot of fun.
I think that's so cool. 9 ambassadors going to hang out with Jonathan Aiken. And we'll talk about that. That event is a non-tour event, but it's an event hosted by a tour golfer that is super fun and super cool. And 9 ambassadors are playing in it. It has a venue change we can kind of talk about tonight.
Very recent venue change.
I'm so excited.
The situation is very fluid, right?
I love it. I'm so excited to talk about that because it's so much fun.
And then we're going to jump into Christmas. We're going to talk a little bit about Christmas plans that we have going, what we're looking forward to. We've got a little game out there. We're going to see if you guys can kind of figure out who's who on their favorite Christmas movie.
Ooh, I love viewer interaction. Stay tuned for viewer interaction, everybody.
Maybe have a quick discussion on who's on the naughty or nice list. If you think you're on the nice list, we are going to ask you to make your case. So lots to do tonight. Let's go ahead and jump into it. First things first, guys, Monster Day is officially closed out. Let's talk about that a little bit. Monster Day is sold out. It's closed, done in 2 weeks. This is the fastest we've ever had a full field.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
fastest sellout ever. Just under 2 weeks. Officially sold out Monday. It opened for registration on a Tuesday. There are already double digits. Oh, Greg Graff read my mind. There are double digits on the waiting list already, including regular tour golfers from the 2022 year, including a couple South Texas Match Play Challenge golfers. So what we really want to hammer home in this segment of the podcast is, man, when an event opens to play, when an event opens to registration and you kind of even maybe want to play, sign up. Sign up. If you have tour goals this year, and we love all tour goals from all tour golfers. And if you have tour goals that involve, top 3 in a season or playing in every event, I know MD is planning on doing something special for everybody who plays in every event of the 2023 season. I know we're going to do a gift for that backwards for 2022, I believe. I believe that's on the drawing board. But don't delay. Don't delay, especially the partner events. That's when we see the hugest uptick in new tour golfers coming on to tour who may be tentative or skeptical or nervous, or it's been a minute since they played tournament golf, but a partner event makes that much more friendly, right? And don't delay. Sign up to play. Scotty Williams, don't delay. Sign up. I love it.
I mean, and also it's, there's so many. I mean, I think as someone, I know Bird, I know you see it. There's so much access that we see on the Facebook page. There's already people that are new, that are super, super engaged and just constantly, hey, I want to play in this. I need a partner. Hey, people want to play. It's signups are going to keep going. To that end, 666 at Olmos Basin is open for registration. We have we've had 9 signups.
Yeah, 9 or 10 on the first day. So super excited about the 666. Again, everything we just said about Monster Day applies to the 666. I'm pulling up the calendar right now so I don't misquote the date. On the 22nd.
Sunday
the 22nd at Olmos Basin. Everything that we just said about Monster Day applies to that event. It's a fun format. Scramble, best ball, alternate shot. Super fun format. Super inviting. Don't delay in signing up. It is going to sell out. It is going to sell out.
And I don't think that's. I think that's going to be. I think at this point we've kind of stopped keeping count, just because we literally sold out everything last year. It's going to happen again this year. We're going to continue to do our best, but I think between the fact that the website being up, I think it's a lot easier to use and get signed up for. I think the fact that we have such a high level of engagement from the regulars, but then, guys, there is thousands of people that see our posts, that see the tour. They're coming into, at people moving into the city that want to find golf and find avenues. It's more and more people flocking to the premier amateur golf tour in South Texas. Everyone wants to come play here right now. And 130 people is.
And those partner events are the best, easiest access for somebody who's looking to go to the next level or to learn what the tour is all about. The partner events are the ones that go quick. Now, with that being said, as the season progresses and another division that we teased last week, the South Texas Tour professional division opens, we will also see stroke play events reach capacity faster because there's some slots in the stroke play tee sheet that are going to be allocated towards the professional division and the open division. So really excited for that. And again, we can't stress enough. MD's right. We stopped counting somewhere in 2021 was our last not sellout. We don't know when. It is gonna sell out. It's so I don't want to say frustrating, but it's like we try to communicate that like so much because we want you to play and we want you to be there and we want you to make the team and we want you to win the season, and it's almost you get the smile face emoji from Jason when the email goes out or the Facebook post goes out that Monster Day has sold out, and immediately Jason gets 7 emails.
It was 11. It was 11 people signed up within 1 hour of the sold out email. And looking at that list, and we're talking people who have made the match play team top 10 in points. And I get a little frustrated because I tell Travis, why the fuck are these people waiting? Like, what are they waiting for? And then sign up an hour after it's sold out. Like, I got super frustrated this week. Super frustrated. Like, what the hell are these people waiting for?
It is a tough lesson to learn.
We don't have cards. We can't. These people are not going to get in. That's the cold hard reality.
They can still be involved if they want to come out and cheer us on.
Yeah.
11 people reached out.
Spectators always welcome. On this particular event, walking only
for a day thing.
Yeah. I love that. That's great.
Ambassador for a day.
We could do like a Survivor contest for ambassador for the day. I love that.
I can do a whole season. We could do a whole season with that show.
You're right. Frustrating might be the right word, and I don't want it to come off as
these people are our friends, right? And like I want them to play, and it's like
I wish
they
we
ask,
could
and then they ask in text message, "Hey, can you just get me in?" I can't. I literally cannot physically do that, and it hurts because you're my friend. And I'm just like, what did you wait for? Like, you played with the same person for 3 years. Like, you knew who your partner was. Like, what are you doing?
And you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, everybody on tour is a friend or family, and it's a big tour family, right? And you want everybody who wants to be there to be able to get in, and it's just.
I think still
every event's going to sell out. Every event's going to sell out.
People still forget it's not 2016, it's not 2018, it's not one of those things where it's I'm just going to float a text out there and call it a day. It is it's just as much competition to sign up for a tournament as it is when you get out to play at this point.
Sometimes you're right. It's on my note sheet tonight when it circles back to me that next week in the newsletter it'll be featuring the 666 registration for Olmos Basin on the 22nd, and stroke play at Northern Hills is going to open. And there's a legitimate good chance that next week or the week after the San Pedro match play event in February opens.
Oh.
And that's a 64 person event only.
Sell out quick.
Yeah. I mean, that's going to sell out instantly.
That was his favorite tournament.
I love that tournament.
Whoa.
I love that tournament. I know it is Dustin's. Where is he? He's right there. I know Dustin's favorite tournament. It's hands down my favorite event. I love the San Pedro match play. 64 people, double elimination match play on the San Pedro par 3 course. And I love doing it in February because the event starts at 7 a.m. on Saturday morning, right? And it goes till 10 p.m., 11 p.m. on Saturday night. And then it starts again right away Sunday morning. So it's It's you start in the dark and you finish in the dark, and you start in the dark and you finish in the dark. And I just think that's such a cool golf tournament because, I mean, who does that? But that event is going to sell out so fast. It's only 64 people.
I give it 5 days.
Yeah, one newsletter cycle.
It won't last a week.
Was the 2021 match play the last non-sellout? Because we only had 61 in 2021.
That could be. And I think that definitely diminishes Dustin's victory by a couple percentage points.
I know that's why Bird brought it up.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh man, you guys are something.
I was right behind you when you hit that shot.
Bird was that's it. Yeah, it was Bird. It was Bird.
Can you
Put them together? Maybe we were.
There's rarely
I was back on the black tee, remember? I just watched you hit that. I was like,
it's definitely me yelling at the end of the video clip.
Yeah,
I think it was
sure.
Austin McDowell. Austin McDowell.
It was Austin McDowell
that day. Yeah, I played with Austin that day. I rode with him.
I was just on the tee box and I watched it. And I was like, oh my God.
Brutal.
Well, you know what?
I
had a line.
Still made par on that hole, Dustin Hassan.
I had a line of people pissed off at me because as the same Steve Roberts walks up, he's like, "Don't point that goddamn camera at me, MD." And I'm like, pointing it.
That's a great.
That was a great
impression. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
I hope he sees this.
I played with Steve Robert that day.
And he just puts it right. Just puts it right into the water too, and he just turns around, just gives me a look, and walks off. And I was like,
"This is exactly how I want the Christmas special edition show to go." By the end of last year's tour travels trip to Destination Kohler in Wisconsin, the caddies, even the caddies that weren't in our group, were calling Steve Robert Banana Boat Steve.
Yes.
And
your Banana Boat Steve was
it was great. It was
I think that was an exact quote from some unknown caddy.
I'm sorry. That was too high of a ball flight. It's much lower.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah. Oh my God, that's fantastic.
I'll never forget Steve on what is that number 3 tee box on the river course. I played with Steve. He came back. It's Steve's credit. He came back to every tee box I hit from. He looked at number 3. He goes, "Nope. There's a tree 15 feet off the tee box on your left side." He just says,
"He's got nowhere to hit that ball."
I mean, it's the river's off to the right. Trees. Yeah.
Well, we talked about
his dad.
That tree 10 at Meadows. He's got that tree that's 25 yards on the left hand side there. Yes. And I remember I saw it and I was like, I thought about it. I was like, could Steve have played this hole? And I go up to him after the round. I was like, "Steve, 10, what did you do?" He's like, "I missed it by that much."
He played good there. Yeah.
He played great. But I mean, that was the scariest shot. Oh man. So jumping back on topic, guys, tournaments are going to continue to sell out fast. They're always going to sell out fast, especially in these two-person events. The season is getting crazy already. We're already talking about San Pedro and talking about getting that filled up because guess what? This is where we're at. The tour is just going crazy, and as fun as it is, like I said, it's as much a competition to get signed up for these events as it is to play in them right now. So it's going to be a lot of fun. That's really all I have for us in regards to tour specific related. Let's talk a little bit about freezing our asses off on Saturday morning with Aiken and our fellow ambassadors and friends.
Absolutely. So every year for the last 2 decades, Jonathan Aiken, tour golfer, Jonathan Aiken, team member, Jonathan Aiken, past Alamo City Golf Trail employee, Jonathan Aiken. He worked at the Hyatt in the golf business as well. Dustin Hassan's 2-person partner on tour for the last couple years. Jonathan Aiken hosts a tournament, and I use the word tournament loosely, It's a gathering of people playing golf for money. So I guess it would be a tournament. But it's fun. It's not real golf. There's gimmicks and there's trick shots and there's hit your second shot with a tennis racket or tee off with the water balloon slingshot or use this left-handed 2-year-old's putter to putt with, stuff like that. And it's so much fun because, again, you're not in that, you don't do it all the time, right? So it's fun and it's enjoyable. And I've played several times. I've missed the last couple years, but I'm looking forward to playing this year. And we have 9 ambassadors playing in Jonathan Aiken's event this year. I heard this morning that there's only 8 people playing, but we have 9 ambassadors playing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. There are 8. There are several teams signed up. We have a couple ambassador teams, and then Casey's bringing family. Is that correct, Case?
It might just be me. So whatever makeshift teams we have to put together, I might just jump around.
What do we have for teams? Who are you playing with, Trav?
I am playing with alongside Ambassador Dustin Hassan. I'm playing with Ambassador and viewer live on YouTube, Gregory Graff.
Ooh.
And rounding out our 4-person scramble team for the Jonathan Aiken Christmas Eve extravaganza, Jason Cross.
Ooh, my Monster Day partner. Okay.
Yes. So 3 ambassadors plus Jason Cross. That is my team, our team, your team, the viewers' team, the people's team.
I think I might have the people's team.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness! Here we go.
I want to hear it.
It's gonna be hard to root against my team.
I'm already rooting against them.
Well, I'm gonna start with me because that way we drop to the negative. I'll build us back up. There we go.
So are we starting with you and then going upwards in height?
We're gonna go from D player to A player.
The shortest to tallest player.
Yes,
normally that might actually be the same thing. So we're gonna go from D player to A player. So I will be playing as the D player.
You're the D player?
I make up.
I
am starting out. Our C player, and if anyone can root against her, I don't know how. Laura Lewis.
Laura Lewis.
How about them Cowboys?
I want you to know that I
Make
think
the playoffs, baby.
I want everyone on record to know that I think Laura Lewis might be taller than MD.
It's pretty damn close, unfortunately. it's a lot closer than I'd like it to be.
Maybe if MD's in heels.
I am wearing spiked golf shoes for sure.
Yes, Laura in golf spikes is the same height as MD in boots.
Ooh.
Yeah. Let's not talk about it. So Laura Lewis,
I want MD every time MD is getting it. I just want him to put up the video of Dustin, and we can just switch subjects right back to Dustin.
That's why it exists. That's why it exists.
It's
Our B player, Micah Carroll. Micah will, as always, be fun.
I'm sorry, my silence there was I was trying to measure the height, but I know you were thinking.
I know you were. We are going. And then we take a dramatic height increase.
We're about to get real steep.
Like the bar goes. We finish with Sean Vidal.
That's like 2 MDs.
That's all ambassadors. You have a whole ambassador team.
I have a team of ambassadors of really just one size minus Sean.
Okay, so you've got yourself, you've got Micah Carroll, Laura Lewis, and Sean Vidal on a hokey scramble 4-person team.
It's an elite team.
I think it's an elite team. There are several dumb shots that are going to be difficult for Sean, like use a pool cue to putt with. You know? So, a little shorter people have some advantage on the laydown stuff, you know?
Short kings. That's what we are.
But then he's got more leverage on the slingshot, you know? So, I don't know.
Who
holds the slingshot with him?
It's gonna be lopsided.
Yeah.
Well, no, you have Sean holding it, and then someone else is bringing it back.
Sean just holds it himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just Sean hold it and put MD in there with the ball.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's a
MD
sling
is
MD
in
with
the
the ball.
slingshot. Yes, I
I'm in the
love it.
slingshot.
And then MD throws it at max
Yep.
apex. I love it. I love it. Everyone watching, thank you for viewing tonight. Tonight's going to be full of tangents and rabbit holes that we will spiral down in our special Christmas edition on Tuesday, December the 20th.
Tell you a
It's
fun fact about Aiken's Christmas. It may have. I wish he was watching, and he could chime in. It may have been his first ever, or one of the first couple. I mean, that's how long ago it was. And we were going to Pecan Valley. Pecan Valley was still open, and only myself, Jonathan, and Sean Whitley showed up. And
It's
it
one
was
team,
cold
one
as
three-person
could be.
team. You
It
won.
was as cold
You
as
won.
could be.
Won.
You
we
won.
literally had the golf course to ourselves. I mean, mid-round, it started to the snow flurries started to fall to the ground. We had Pecan Valley to ourselves. It's one of my favorite rounds of golf. It's one of my most memorable rounds of golf. It's like a top 5 round of golf for me.
70s.
Well, it was in the early 2000s.
You know,
You were in diapers then, Casey.
yeah, he was. He's so young. I think that's a really good segue. Into
Actually, I
the
wasn't
next-
young. I was 11, and yes, I was in diapers.
What year?
We're not going to follow up questions on that, everyone. We're going to let that one go. Dustin, great segue from the Pecan Valley all to yourself comment. This year's Aiken extravaganza was supposed to be at Alsatian Golf Course, but Alsatian said we're going to close due to the weather forecast. So Jonathan calls me and says, "Hey, bro, Alsatian's going to close. What do you want to do?" And I said, "Bam, perfect idea. Let's go to Dustin Hassan's home course, the glorious and extravagant
TPC
9-hole
Hondo.
TPC Hondo. That's what we're calling it from now
That's
on.
right. Tournament
TPC.
Players Club. Bird gets free access.
Bird's
Bird gets
already
the-
a member. Part of the network.
Are you great?
Yep, he's already a member, Dustin.
He's already on their board.
But I'll tell you what, I love the little 9-hole course in Hondo. Nothing better than playing that golf course 2 times when it's 18 degrees outside on Christmas Eve morning. MD and I were talking about laying out wardrobes. You know how we always lay out outfits so nobody overlaps anybody. We've talked about that on the podcast a bunch, right? I think my joke to MD today was I was laying out my wardrobe and I didn't have one piece of golf clothing in my wardrobe.
Yeah.
I went
layers on layers.
I went undershirt, compression, long underwear, sweatshirt, and then went tights, long underwear, sweats, rain pants. Yeah, I'm gonna rock the Steven Evans with the ball cap or the beanie with the tassel, for sure. But yeah, laid out clothes for this weekend's Aiken Extravaganza Christmas Bash, and I'm sure everybody watching, if you PM the Facebook page right now, we will get you in contact with Jonathan Aiken, and the more the merrier. No pun intended there. On Christmas Eve morning at TPC Hondo. But
It's gonna be cold, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. It'll be nice to play with the tour family a bit, and get to have some time with you guys, and get to have some time with Sean and Laura and Micah and everyone else, kind of before you end up going
Listen,
home.
it's the course I grew up playing. I mean, that's where I learned to play golf, right?
and there is
You heard it here, guys. If you want to win San Pedro, if you want to be a champion, on
season
the trail,
champion, six-time
Hondo.
team member, TPC Hondo, Dustin Hassan. Dustin Hassan. I've played it a couple times. It is a very typical small town little golf course that is there, open to everybody. And I think the last time I was there, I stopped golfing because it was so cold. There might have been a Michael Freeman incident that year. I'm not sure. I believe there was. But I believe I stopped golfing, but then stayed and played washers forever. There's washer pits there. Is that correct?
So there are washer pits there. They have washer tournaments. I mean, on the side, there's they have a Wednesday tournament followed by a washer tournament they used to do every Wednesday after. The signature hole. What would be the signature hole?
Great question, Gregory Graff.
I think the signature hole would be number 8. It's a little dog leg right. There's, you can try to take it around off a hill and drive the green, but if you get too aggressive and pull it a little bit, it brings out of bounds into play. Little risk versus reward there. I don't know what the gimmick is going to be on that hole, right? It could be. There was left-handed or something.
Is that the hole? There's a couple bunkers there, and the flag was cut on a little slope where if you missed it, just rolled down into the bunker over and over and over.
That was the par 3, number 9. Number 8, the green is like this. I mean, it's all. I mean, front to back, it's so sloped. I mean, sometimes when it's in the summertime, you can't keep the ball on that green. So.
I want MD. Can you please video screenshot Dustin like this? And that we can do like a course review with the greens. We're like, I mean, he was like vertical.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It really is. It's like that.
David Falconer, I didn't know Hondo had a golf course until that first year that we played there either. Yeah. I did not know. Thank you for watching. David Falconer signed up for the 666 event. Yep. The last time we were there,
because of there was a military base right there, the Air Force base right there, that airfield, and so the golf course was originally built for the military. Little 9-hole course, and that is a little known fact. As long as we're getting fun fact here, and Dustin, born and raised Hondo, will
he's the official Hondo historian.
Hondo historian. God, the titles are just coming out tonight. There is an old military base in Hondo, and I believe Jason Cross told me this once, that the runway at the Hondo Air Force Base is the backup Lackland, Randolph, San Antonio International Airport. It's the backup airport. Like, you could land a 737 in Hondo, Texas, on that runway.
Yeah, I believe it. You see, they come and do a lot of training exercises up over there. You see a lot of parachuting going around. Just a lot of touch and goes. But yeah, that's man, cool. It was built for the military, and then the city took it over, and kind of it is what it is today.
TPC Hondo, baby.
That's right.
TPC Hondo, baby. So if you want to sign up, shoot us a message on the Facebook Messenger. We'll get you in contact. They can get you signed up. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a little cold.
I think it's going to be cold, but
it's going to be a little cold. It's going to be a lot cold.
MD hit it right on the head. It's a fun golf tournament with friends, and we haven't seen a lot of the ambassadors, even the guys on the screen. We haven't seen a lot of each other in the off season here. Lots of work. Everybody on screen has real jobs, and I haven't seen Dustin or Jason since the South Texas Match Play Challenge. I don't think, right? Yeah.
Match play.
I'm looking forward to hanging out with the ambassadors. I'm looking forward to seeing Jonathan, and I'm looking forward to doing all the dumb shit he's got lined up for all of us, But again, if anybody wants to play golf on Saturday morning at TPC Hondo, message the Facebook page tonight, and we will get you in concert with Jonathan Aiken and registered for this team. I'm sure there is availability. So unlike Monster Day, the Aiken Bash is not sold out.
No.
Frio Valley, baby.
Reading that too.
Everyone got distracted at the same time by a long.
We all know what
there was a novel in there, dude.
So let's jump over. I don't know if anyone else wants to talk about it. I'm such a fan of, and we're jumping off tour now. Now we're going to something else. I don't know if anyone else wants to talk about it. The PNC Championship this weekend. Such an amazing tournament. I don't know if people really. I'm sure people are watching it more so now that you have Tiger involved. But as I think I pay more attention to it now as a parent, and that Tiger is also playing, because it's just so much fun. It's so different.
It reminds me of how old I am. You know, Annika's playing with a kid, and VJ,
And that's the truth.
and Tiger, and it's like, oh yeah, these are the people that I watched when I was in college, and now, well, shit.
Well, look at, so Annika Sorensen's son, Will, 11 years old. I think it was, it was a 67-year difference between him and Gary Player or something like that. Like, it's crazy. And that's one of my favorite things about golf, is that you can literally play that from when you're, 3 years old to you're 103, unless you're Jason Bird, because you're always hurt.
I agree with all of those statements, including the Jason Bird being hurt statement. But yeah, you're right. And MD, you hit it right on the head.
Listen, Jason Bird's on my IR for my Dynasty Golf League, okay? He comes back, y'all are in trouble.
I'm hoping to be back for Kohler.
But yes, you're exactly right, MD. It's different watching that as a parent. Like, I didn't watch any of it. I only caught highlights and memes and a couple of the passive-aggressive father-son, son-to-father jabs from the Tiger press conference, which I thought was pretty cool. Like Tiger's kid saying, haven't seen him play that good in a while. Like that. That's funny, right? But to watch as a parent and see some of those, like, guys that we watch on TV grind it out on the golf course, like, that shit's hard. Like, oh yes, they play golf. No, they don't. That is a real job. And to see them out there having fun with their family is really cool. And my favorite highlight was Charlie Woods made a putt and did like the putter raise at the exact same time yes, and it looked so scripted, but it wasn't at all, and I thought that was really cool.
Well, I think it's so funny because I think everyone who has kids, whether you notice it or not, they pick up so much about you as a person. They mimic and they see these things.
Your mannerisms, absolutely.
Charlie just looks exactly like Tiger, and it's so funny. But then you also watch some of these other players, and you watch some of these other guys. You watch their swings, and you're like, okay, well, their kids doing the exact same thing. I think it's really fun just to kind of watch them kind of let loose and have fun. I sat there, Emma's 2.5. She's not watching golf like she actually cares, but she gets excited when she sees it. She always claps and thinks that something's going on. And she sat there with me on Saturday, and I'm like, I'm never gonna force her to play golf, but I sat there with her. I'm like,
let's be honest, bro. When you're practicing putting in your living room, you're fist pumping putts in your living room. Yeah, 100%. For sure. Okay.
100%. I'm not even aiming at a cup. I'm literally just putting, but I'm practicing the fist pump.
Well, he doesn't get the opportunity into it, so living room next best thing.
I don't want to say that Rivers Crossing is an indicator of where my putting game's at, but last time I checked, I was draining putts and I didn't even have to do putter raises. Like, I just kind of knew it was going in anyways.
Oh my goodness!
There's a casual opening 20-footer. Casual 35-footer, like, okay, well, there it is. So let's calm down. I don't want to have to jump to the Dustin. I don't want to have to jump to the Dustin Hassan video to get us back to a different topic.
I think that's a great segment for sometime in the spring season. The match, MD versus Casey at the putt golf course.
I'm all in.
The pop stroke in Houston.
I think that would be great.
No
Isn't there one at Northwoods? There's one at Northwoods, right?
There's one at Northwoods.
No, I'm talking about that new like mega mini putt they have in Houston, Pop Strip.
Tiger's putting thing in Houston. Yeah,
36 holes. It's like
Listen, I'll drive.
It's like a putting course on steroids.
Mini tour travels. Mini tour travels.
Mini tour travels to Tiger's
mini tour travels.
It's like Top Golf except for putting is what it's branded as basically.
I'm here for it.
Well,
home.
I think we should slum it down. Like maybe go to the place at the mall. You know,
play Pro Shot Poison in the mall till we get kicked out.
At North Star.
That would be interesting.
At North Star right before Christmas.
Somebody would get injured. I mean, we get injured. I mean,
100%.
No. Rolling Oaks. There ain't nobody there.
Nobody on this screen right now is mature enough to play Pro Shot Poison in a mall during Christmas time.
Bouncing off the Chick-fil-A, off the Apple Store.
I can see it now.
Get it through the
200 yards apart.
Essential Oils kiosk.
One.
Yes. You break, I fix.
Like yelling backwards down the entire corridors. Casey, you're up. Like
so cool.
Gotta go around that stupid corner to the Macy's.
Yeah.
But then when the chase is on and you're trying to knock each other out, that's when it's gonna get freaking intense.
I'm hiding at the Dillards.
All right, guys, I'm good for one game.
That is a 6-hour game of Pro Shot Poison.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
Yeah, one hole. One hole.
One hole.
I think as soon as nobody can see me, I'm just leaving.
The Alamo Draft
I think
House.
that would be so great. Again, I would like to take this opportunity to thank everybody for watching tonight. We couldn't be more excited for the 2023 South Texas Amateur Golf Tour to kick off at a sold-out Monster Day at Mission. MD, you got a bunch more Christmas stuff for us tonight.
You know correct? What?
We need viewer participation.
I'm gonna have some participation things here. Let's move on from PNC. I could honestly talk about PNC all day. I was sitting there thinking about it. Oh, that was what we were
talking about?
But we're done.
Poison.
Let's jump into Christmas. My God. Greg Keogh.
Bounce that ass.
Oh, my man.
Merry Christmas,
Greg. So first thing we're gonna do a little game. I'm gonna throw a video up with some Christmas movies on it. Want to see if each other can kind of guess. If the viewers, we need you guys to kind of get involved. See if you can figure out who's picking these movies as their favorite for a Christmas movie.
This is our favorite movies. The people on the screen right now.
Everyone on the screen. This is we each have a favorite Christmas movie.
And then the guys and gals watching are going to try to match movies to us.
And let's
That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Yep. Okay, cool.
I don't even know what's going on.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
So we have Nightmare Before Christmas. Someone said The Terminator. Home Alone, the first one. The Year Without Santa Claus, and Die Hard. So let's hold
on. I took a picture of it. We've got The Nightmare Before Christmas, Home Alone 1. I know there was an emphasis on the first one.
Emphasis on the first one.
The Year Without Santa Claus, Die Hard, which I believe Bruce Willis came on and said it wasn't a Christmas movie, but we'll let it slide.
He did say it at the roast, but I disagree with him, and it's open to interpretation.
Okay, terrific. There you go, everyone paying attention at home. And then we also have a Christmas movie selection of The Terminator. And I see that MD tried to make it Christmassy by putting a hat on there.
I tried to give him something.
You did a great job.
There's a Christmas movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I believe it's called Jingle Bells.
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way. There you go.
So quick. So quick, Casey.
I
apologize for MDs shutting that down.
I just watched a long like video about why Arnold Schwarzenegger was a terrible father on one of the pages I follow, and so it sits forefront of my mind. That is, gosh darn it, I didn't even think about that one as a good. That's a really good option too. Golly, Iron Man before Iron Man.
I think we have a guess from
we've
Greg
got
Keogh.
We got Greg Keogh out there. So Greg Keogh says Jason Bird is the Terminator. I feel like that's a good guess because it's such a not Christmas movie and it's such a Bird thing to say.
It's more of a Christmas movie than Die
All them
Hard.
in the words, but big.
You
big
are
movie.
ignorant.
Terminator is basically the retelling. Is just a modern twist on the Nativity story.
There is literally a body that says "Ho ho ho! Now I have a machine gun."
Wow.
What?
Ho ho ho! Now I have a machine gun. There's a big Christmas tree.
We're gonna assume from Jason's defensive point of view that Terminator was his. Is that correct?
It's essentially a modern retelling of the Nativity story.
I wasn't a yes or no.
That wasn't a yes or a no, but I mean,
Yes, yes, it's my favorite Christmas movie.
Okay, terrific. There we go. We got one
There
down.
it is.
Congratulations, Greg Keogh. Very good. Very good.
Greg Keogh with another guess. He's really jumping into it. We're gonna. Greg Keogh says DH is Home Alone.
Is that accurate? That's accurate, right?
That's extremely accurate.
That's
Yeah.
freaking
He was
weird.
emphatic
That's
about the
extremely
first
accurate.
one,
You
not that
filthy
Lost
animal.
in New York bullshit. The
Lost in
first one.
Paris.
Lost in New York.
I
Not
just
that Lost
what
in New York.
irresponsible parents.
Right? That shit
And also,
would
what
not
did his
fly
dad do
in
for a living to
2023.
afford that house? That dude was a drug dealer, 100%.
Listen, any kid back then left at home would have been fine.
That's true.
Yes, I promise we're
Yeah,
gonna
we were left
save.
home alone all the
We're gonna
time.
save parenting strategies through the decades as a later segment in a podcast.
That is coming. Be aware. Chris Espinoza wants to know was Santa Claus on the list? It was in my top 3. It was definitely
Those
on
movies
my
suck.
list. It is I think about the Santa Claus probably as my main Christmas movie. If not, It's a Wonderful Life. Just thinking about what I grew up watching, but it was on the list 100%.
Is
Greg
a
Keogh
Wonderful
again.
Life even a Christmas movie?
It's a Wonderful Life is a Christmas movie. Do you just think anything that
Is actually a Christmas movie isn't a Christmas movie, and then all the things
Well, no,
that
I mean,
aren't
obviously
are?
the Santa Claus is obviously a Christmas movie.
because it has Santa in it, if it doesn't have the name, it's not a Christmas movie or something? Like,
Well, no Terminator is
It's a Wonderful
Where we
Life.
are,
It's
what we
literally a
do.
Christmas movie.
It's who we
I'm
are,
enraged.
what we do, it's where we
Where
are.
we do- It's
Yeah,
what
where
we
we
do.
do it.
It's what we do and where we do it. You know, every good business name is that. You know, what we are and where we do
We are
it.
an amateur golf tour in South Texas.
Greg Keogh, Casey saying Die Hard as his movie.
No, that's wrong.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
Okay.
Greg Keogh batting 2 for 3. That's 666.
Not bad.
Well,
That
it's about to
ties
get worse.
right back
Hall of
into the
Fame. That's
registration.
Hall of Fame numbers.
I don't know where Keogh went with it. Bad Santa wasn't even on the freaking list.
What list was he watching?
Oh, that's
Greg,
a
I don't
great
know what he
one.
was watching.
He's got
Um,
that spiced eggnog going right now.
That average is just-
Keogh.
Well, that's Billy Bob Thornton, right?
That is
Yes.
Billy Bob Thornton.
I'll tell you what, his attitude in that show is
Billy Bob.
yeah, I think that's spot on. I think that's a good choice, Greg Keogh. However, that is not my choice, nor was that on the list. Can we
the
put the video?
remaining-
Can we put the video back up
Let's
for a
put the
second?
video back up. Let's put the video back up. Yeah. So we have The Nightmare Before Christmas still remaining, A Year Without Santa, and Die Hard. We have confirmed the Terminator Christmas movie, the retelling of the nativity scene, apparently, Jason Bird, and Home Alone, Dustin Hassan.
I still would like to applaud your attempt to make Terminator a Christmas movie by putting
I
a Santa
did
hat on there.
I'm on PTO till the end of the year. I've got some time, and I took advantage of it today. There was me playing around a lot today with.
I will talk Christmas theory in Terminator with anybody until I'm blue in the face. It's one of my favorite topics.
No one ask him. No one ask him. Scotty Williams, Casey equals Nightmare Before Christmas.
Is that a Christmas movie?
That it says Christmas.
Christmas is in the title.
It's in the title.
Doesn't mean
That's not right.
Jason's interpretation of what a holiday movie is. Like, I don't even want to ask what he thinks a Christmas movie is.
It's a story.
So if it has the holiday in it, it
That's
doesn't
the
count. But if it's
quintessential
a
Christmas
metaphor for a holiday time of year, it counts.
I think it just has to be released around the holidays, right?
I
Good
think
job, Greg.
Oh, Avatar is a Christmas movie.
Here we go.
Star Wars is a Christmas movie.
Yes, there we go. 50
Okay,
Shades of Grey is a Christmas movie.
I don't know why you named that release out of all the possible movies.
I mean, there's ribbon involved.
Yes, by process of elimination, Greg Graff, I think you're correct. I think this is.
I don't know what's going on right now. He's been waiting for it.
That was just a little.
What was that?
That was the song from my movie.
No, my Christmas song is not safe for work.
Mine,
Oh,
mine
it's Guns N' Roses. You could be mine, Bert. Come on.
Yeah. Now listen, I think mine's a little risque for the podcast power hour as well. You know.
We all had a
Casey's
great
Bible
time in the
tonight.
mountains. We all had a great time in the mountain of Colorado singing along though.
I never held on to the oh crap bar in a vehicle so tight in my life.
So now, and then there were two. So
Yep.
me and Travis have yet to be identified for
It's
our
just
movie
us.
choices.
It's just us, and it's between Die Hard
And Nightmare
and
Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before
Before Christmas.
Christmas.
I think Travis. I don't know. I think Travis went Die Hard. As much as he likes to go against the grain.
Yeah. Greg Graff is correct. I'm a big Tim Burton guy.
I thought MD was sticking up for Die Hard awfully too much there. I mean, I thought he was a producer there for a second.
And I even jumped out. I'm like,
I wanted
Christmas
to
is
take
in
the
the
credit.
name.
MD
Rah!
had some stake in the game there. It's something on the back end.
And technically, we could call Die Hard 2 a Christmas movie if we really want to play that game.
Oh, geez.
Terminator 2 is not a Christmas movie.
Why don't you and Bird hang out afterwards and talk about it?
Because I want to be happy.
That's the best one of the night, everybody. Thanks for watching. That's it. We're done.
That's it.
I
So
know.
does that mean talking to me makes you unhappy?
When you're wrong and just ignorant, yes.
Oh,
Whoa.
you haven't even heard my reasoning.
I don't need your reasoning. You're the same guy. You are the same guy who sent a text message out to me today saying that intro stuff's too long. You need to cut it down, this and that. And I have to defend myself. And I have to send
You
you a
made a
turd
reasonable
emoji.
argument. I'm a reasonable man.
He's got a lot on his chest. He's getting it
I
off.
am the
I didn't
producer
think that was-
of the South Texas Amateur Golf Tour Power Hour podcast. I am the director of media and content. Sir, how goddamn dare you?
Do you have a director's chair yet?
That is what I put in my email title when I send
And-
stuff out to people when I
and
try
he's
to
Final
getting a
cut, Bird. He
And
gets
he's getting
final
a casting
cut, man.
couch, bro.
damn straight.
Oh.
So you want to play on the tour?
I am so glad that we're having our Christmas special edition Power Hour podcast, and right at the 1 hour mark, everybody. Thank you for watching. Wow. Monster Day at Mission is sold out.
Sold out.
666 open for registration. South Texas Amateur Golf Tour Power Hour Special Edition Christmas Podcast. MD Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Jason Bird
100%.
Terminator is not a Christmas movie.
There are Christmas trees. At least my movie. My movie has Christmas trees in it.
Mine has a divine birth, like Jesus.
Casey, fantastic suit and hat. Thank you for the theme tonight. It's awesome. You look perfect right next to the armadillo with the Santa Claus hat.
Oh, I'm going to go get my other suit. I'll be right back.
Dustin Hassan, I may or may not, just because they happen to leave the kid home alone during Christmas. I don't know. We will count you in. Maybe we all picked crappy Christmas movies except Casey, maybe.
My favorite Christmas movie is The Hunt for Red October.
I think Home Alone is a great Christmas movie. What are you saying?
I mean, The Hunt for Red October is a fantastic movie.
My favorite Christmas movie is Jurassic Park 1.
Can you defend your position with reasonable arguments?
Yeah, I went to see it over Christmas break.
Perfect. I agree.
Does Harry Potter count as Christmas?
Absolutely.
Voldemort only attacks during the fall.
Yeah, and they had Christmas.
There was the Future 2 come out over Christmas or around the holidays.
I definitely think there was a holiday party in Harry Potter 1 and one of the 7 movies. So yes, absolutely.
I mean, this is Greg Graff coming back in. Hunt for Red October, a modern day retelling of the Nativity scene.
Jason Bird said that first.
100% makes more sense.
I can't wait to call Greg Graff tomorrow. We'll have a reasonable discussion about his points and argue.
Greg is blocking calls all day.
I have a
simple debate.
Yes.
I have a question. If we had a T-shirt that had a silhouette of Jason on the front and text that said, "I did it first, I did it better," with a silhouette of Jason.
I just want
on
one
the merch wall.
I just want one.
I mean, that would sell, right?
I want one with the armadillo that just says that the South Texas Am Tour is a modern day retelling of the Nativity scene.
Oh my goodness.
Travis, let me throw this out there to you because I saw this. Subway did this as a promotion. I was running it by Cindy. She said it was stupid, but fuck does she know?
Nothing. That's what.
If would we be willing to offer 3 seasons of all paid for golf tournaments if someone was willing to get a 4x6 inch tattoo on their chest of the logo of the tour?
No, I don't think so.
Not enough exposure on the chest. Wear shirts covered up. It'd have to be a face tattoo.
Yeah, that's got to be a face tattoo.
It's a face tattoo.
That's a bad trade for the organization.
I have a question. Are there custom removable tattoos?
Yes, and I have looked into that.
Okay, it's terrific. Good. I'm glad. I want that for sure. We need to get. We need dillos. We need dillos on our faces.
Well, because what I want to do is, I wouldn't put it like on my cheek. Like I just flip it sideways. It almost gets, because it's got the little curvature of the tail. Like it's almost a Mike Tyson kind of looking thing. I want it down the side.
I'm gonna get it.
That's why I was looking
at my hair.
Oh, that's great too. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad we came on the air tonight. MD, what else?
And if you love this banter, sign up for Kohler because that's all it is for like a week.
That's actually we should.
Not to mention, you get to hang out with Jason Bird for a week,
and he can tell you everything about everything. Let's jump into some Christmas questions.
Oh, Christmas questions.
I got some Christmas questions. I'm going to put up this video. We're going to look at these. People in the comment section, feel free to answer these as well. Let's go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage. So, what do you want for Christmas? Most excited for this Christmas? And have you been naughty or nice? If you have been nice, if you think you've been nice, state your case for the nice stats.
Woo! Sorry, the volume was a little loud on that one.
Old sensitive ears. Sorry.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's definitely above 90 decibel.
That was my bad.
I am
got
really
super
looking
excited.
forward.
It gets everybody's attention. Like,
Yeah, like
I
just
woke
shut up
everyone
and
up.
watch. I'm really looking forward to the Jonathan Aiken Christmas Eve bash. I'm really looking forward to that.
Get freaking bad.
Christmas Eve frostbite. Yeah, it's gonna be cold as on Christmas Eve for sure. At that Jonathan Aiken. Oh, Stephen
God
Evans. Which tour golfer do you think is most like Santa Claus? Only delivers once a year.
I'm definitely like Santa Claus.
100% me. The rest of the year, no one believes in me, and my game disappears just like Santa.
It is better to be a has-been than a never was.
Oh,
That's what I keep telling myself.
Around the horn. What, Travis? What do you want for Christmas this year?
I'm a 40-year-old father.
Virgin.
So
I would love.
Another good Christmas movie.
I'm a 40-year-old father. I love some peace and quiet for a minute. Nothing really. I just want to. I want to watch my family do what my family does, and hopefully they're happy, and that'll make me happy. And maybe a little peace and quiet afterwards would be nice. It'd be great.
That's all he wants. Jaybird, what do you want for Christmas this year, buddy?
To play golf.
Yeah, just health at this
I
point.
thought he was going to ask for a new vehicle.
No, I would love just to be able to swing the club. I tried to swing and I couldn't. I'm going to the doctor again tomorrow, but yeah, it doesn't look good for old Jaybird playing golf soon.
Greg Graff, great idea. I'll go halvesies with you. Terminator box set.
I already have it on Blu-ray.
How many are there? There's a bunch. There's 1, 2, 3.
There's too many. There's too
There's
many.
the one with Christian Bale, and that's an abomination.
Yeah,
Pretty much everything since Terminator 2.
You don't have to count those.
After
Yeah, there's
Terminator 2
two.
has been an abomination. There's two Terminators.
There's a third one.
There's like 6. At this
Yeah,
point,
aren't there
and
like
it's terrible.
6? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
it's
I
bad.
I've only seen like the first 4.5.
DH, what do you want for Christmas?
MD, I'm a pretty simple guy, dude. I think Travis said it pretty nicely when you say just want some peace and quiet. I think I'm kind of in that boat, but really,
Is your daily life loud?
Thought you were going to
health
say
and
beard
happiness
oil.
for my family and friends. That's all I want. I want to see my friends, my family prosper, be happy.
I have a question.
And
I have a
that's,
question.
That's it. That gets me off. Yeah.
I have a question to everybody watching at home. What do we think? Should Dustin shave his beard off?
Yes.
Let's do a
Getting
poll.
close. It's getting close.
That is the beard that gets you randomly searched at TSA every time.
100%.
It absolutely does.
Randomly searched.
I was trying to go for the Casey look. I just can't get it to look as sexy as Casey.
No one can do it like
You
you.
don't have the right
No.
product, sir.
Genetics.
I need to start with getting a product.
There you go.
Santa Casey, what do you want for Christmas besides
Santa baby.
another suit?
Oh man, I'm not buying another suit. I spend too much money on suits. I want to surprise my family with something they didn't expect. So
Oh, you're shaving your
You're
beard.
shaving your
Oh
beard.
my
That's
god.
exactly where I went.
No way.
I
Where?
am doing something on my birthday. I don't know what, but I'm doing something on my birthday, and that's on the 27th.
Everyone's gonna let that one go too. No comments on that one. We are gonna let that one fly. Okay.
I'm doing something as far as the beard cutting and stuff.
Okay. Thank you for adding context there.
You're the one that
Ooh,
drug
it's cutting the beard.
I just hope he's dying it.
I think
never.
it's a Locks for Love.
No.
You've done that before, right?
No. I've always wanted to, never pulled the trigger on that.
There you go.
So.
Well, MD, nobody asked MD. MD, are you on the naughty or nice list?
100%. I'm not even gonna waste my time. I'm on the naughty list.
Yeah.
Like it's not
you're-
even.
You ain't getting anything.
I mean,
He's on the naughty list because he just buys all the Christmas presents when a new shirt comes out. He just buys them whenever they come out. So Cindy
there isn't any left to buy. So
that's very true as well. Cindy's comments to me are always, "What am I supposed to get you for Christmas? You buy every." I'm like, I'm honestly, I've hit that status where
it's not about items but services.
I'm good with underwear and socks.
Yeah, like sacks.
Yeah. Yep. Undershirts are a good one. Hey dudes, size 9. Perfect. For me and MD, that'd be perfect. And that might even slip.
I'm an 11.5,
Yeah.
buddy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had to buy shoes for you recently.
MD
I know what size.
his shoes so you can wear 11.5.
I just want tomahawk steaks.
Bird. There you go.
As long as you get the linguine with it.
That I am trying. So that's going to be.
Casey. Oh my god!
Jumping to the tomahawk. I am going to try and do
lobster mac and cheese, baby.
Tomahawk on Christmas Eve. I'm going to try and cook it in the. I'm going to try and cook a tomahawk in the pizza oven.
What?
In my Uni pizza oven. Put it in a cast iron skillet.
Yeah.
Get everything in there, and the oven gets up to 800 degrees. We cook pizzas and do that stuff all the time. I'm going to try and do
that sounds dangerous.
No, I do it all the time.
We would like to know how
you should go live when you do that. I'd like to see that.
We would like to
do
know.
that.
Getting it in there, MD?
I do like when my steaks are flash, like what do they call it? Flash seared or flash cooked at like high temperatures.
Charred rare. Charred rare is how it would be on the chart.
Ribeye roast.
I went to a place in Oklahoma that did it that way, and every time I go somewhere, it's great. Like it's like 900 degrees, and then they flash cook it. It's always just delicious.
Yeah.
The pizza oven will get up to. I have to
raw.
I have to decide what I'm going to use to fuel the fire, because it does propane, it does wood, and it does coal.
Propane and propane.
So I am going to. That is Christmas Eve dinner.
We were at dinner a couple years ago now in Albuquerque at Paco Ridge, and Dustin Hassan ordered a steak medium rare because he didn't want to be the dude who ordered it rare. And then
the waiter, you got to preface it. The waiter, before the waiter. Oh, great choice, sir. Excellent choice, sir.
Great choice, sir. Yes, fabulous.
I don't even think Bird waited until the waiter.
And Bird cut the waiter off from complimenting Dustin, and Bird went, "I'll have what Dustin's having, but rare," and slapped his hand down on the table. Rare.
I love this story. This is a great story.
That story. Bird, you missed it. That story was even told when we were at dinner for the South Texas, because we were sitting there eating, and I think it was Trevor Bailey. Was it Trevor Bailey who went rare? Casey was sitting with us.
That's my boy.
Trace Davis.
Because I was it Trace? Because I always order rare. Then Trace ordered it first, and then immediately Casey's like, "Oh my gosh, best story!" And immediately goes into explain to everyone why the rare steak is the Jaybird.
Yep, did it first, did it better. Jason.
My favorite steak story will always be the one where I was trying to split a $200 steak with my girlfriend, and she was like, "Yeah, I'll do that if I can get the lobster mac and cheese." And I looked at the menu for like 15 seconds, and I was like, "Hold on, are you talking about the $100 entree? That's not a side item." And she's like, "Yeah."
she said it just like that too. That was almost a year ago. We were on a tour travels trip.
Your birthday.
Just 4 guys. It was my 40th birthday. We went to Torrey Pines. We were in We were at STK.
Yep.
In the Gaslamp quarter
in downtown San Diego, and Jason asked his girlfriend if she will split a $200 steak, and she was like,
55-ounce tomahawk.
Yeah, I'll happily do that, but I'm also gonna get this lobster mac and cheese or lobster linguine.
Yeah, lobster mac and cheese.
And it was $100 bowl of pasta. It was amazing. And I mean, very rarely does Jason Bird put the foot down.
If ever.
I had pork chop. She got her lobster mac and cheese. I had the pork chop.
That was a great trip. Micah Carroll was on that trip with us. Dustin had to sit that one out. He had prior obligations here. And that was a good trip. Torrey Pines North, Torrey Pines South, and what was the other course? Madeiras. Yeah, it was a good trip. Quick Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday back home. Just bam, bam, bam.
Madeiras is the course that Bird had the nastiest lip out putt I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, MD, do you have that? Do you have that lip out putt?
I will work on getting it uploaded. It needs to be in an MP4 format. I have to get it to the drive, and then I have to go move it around and do all this stuff.
Actually, you were the director of media, and
I am. And
too busy
as
ordering
producer,
that casting coach.
Part of my what do I tell everybody all throughout the week? If you have something for the show, please send it to me.
Yeah, Casey, text this one. At least this one wasn't
during
me.
the show.
This one was not me. Everybody watching, this one wasn't me. Normally that's me. Normally that's me sending stuff to MD at
text it to me 25 minutes into the show.
Well, I mean, holy cow, you've had 27 minutes. Why is it not up?
I'm sitting here talking, and I got to go pull it off my laptop to convert it. So
I just watched it. It just made me cry again.
I will post
was that
it
for
to the
Birdie?
page.
I can't even remember.
I think it was. Yes.
Oh, maybe.
It's a par 3, right?
It was the dirtiest lip out ever that I've ever seen, and I want to make sure that is how we wish Jason Bird a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Jason Bird. It's more than 360 degrees. I mean,
it's going right back out at me.
It's 720.
Oh, here it is. It's so dramatic. So dirty.
You should have taken the pin out, Bird. Take that pin out.
I know,
man.
it's the fucking flag.
We'll get it. We'll get it up here, and that one will be on there, synonymous with Dustin's #1 tee shot at Blackwell Front.
Up there, please.
It's
no
perfect.
My hole in one on video that you can show.
I tried to find the video. I don't know what happened on the Google Drive, but some of the videos are gone. I was looking for the video from you and I at Kohler battling it out on the baths. And your big putt to win there. There's a lot.
I thought you were throwing a putter in the lake. For sure.
I lipped it out. It was such a good putt. Like, I was sure that was in, and then he did what he does at par 3 courses. Friggin' made putts.
Maybe we can do. Next week will be the last week of the year. Maybe we could do an end of the year wrap up compilation, and we could put all those together.
So. It is very much a possibility.
I want that 3-iron. I hit a #4 at Torrey in my highlight reel.
I deleted it already.
Well, I have that. I have that in triplicate, buddy.
I'm gonna say this live on air at 1 hour and 19 minutes. If you want your videos to be in the highlights, I need them sooner than later.
And everybody watching at the 1 hour and 19 minute mark, if you have a video of yourself that you want shown on the podcast next week, send it to the Facebook page. MD will put his email address on there. Let's show some highlight reels of our viewers on the final episode of the year. I know we're going to try to get some Monster Day participants on as guests for next week. And I know we have a big guest lined up for the first Tuesday in January. So that should be fun to talk about. Do you happen to have those pictures up and in?
No.
No? Okay, perfect. I sent those to him after the show started tonight.
I am on air. I am live. Like I'm not going to allow you to impact my experience on the show, and I'm not going to let myself get angry trying to fix it.
Well, you're in charge, buddy. You're in charge.
Damn
you write the checks.
Yep.
What?
Because if I wasn't here to push these buttons, you'd get Jason to do it.
Definitely a metaphor, for sure. Yeah.
Get Jason to do it.
I hate pushing buttons.
Get Jason and move on.
I hate pushing buttons. Hate it.
I love hosting. It's fun.
I love Lamp.
I love Lamp.
I love Lamp.
I think we're ready to go. I'm tired.
I have never. You've heard it here first. Week 41. Jason Bird is the one trying to get us off the air.
Has never happened before.
He is usually leading the charge of. I think we could push this to 3 hours. Let's go.
We're gonna do a 3-hour one day. It's gonna.
I mean, we got close 2 weeks ago. We
did a 2+.
I mean, it was.
You need a compilation videos 3 hours, and we just let it roll, and nobody's sitting here.
I mean, honestly, I think we could just go live and let Jason talk for 3 hours.
As long as I had Greg Graff to interact with me, I could talk forever.
Jason could sit there on the screen by himself doing something else and get just as many views, I'm sure.
You'd probably get more.
Like a live stream of me. So I'm gonna start live streaming myself at work. That'll be pretty entertaining. You guys can hear some absolute dumb shit that people say to me.
Well, that being said, let's go ahead and let's wrap it up. Let's go around the horn here real quick. Guys, we will pass it off. Let's start off with DH. Closing thoughts, final thoughts for the evening, for the rest of the week, Christmas coming up, and forward. Hit us with your thoughts, DH.
Yeah, just want to, wish everyone a Merry Christmas out there. Hope you're able to enjoy some time with friends, family, relax, recharge a little bit, maybe get out on the golf course a little bit. But that's it, man. I'm ready for the holidays.
Right on. Casey Graham, what do you got?
Yeah, a lot what he said. Everybody, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. I mean, of course, we'll see you before that. But everybody be safe. Go enjoy the time with family. Little free time away from the tour. And, you got to get right back in it. Monster Day's coming up. So,
coming so fast. Jay Bird.
Listen, The Terminator is a story about the birth of a child that means the salvation of all mankind.
I can mute him.
In the face of an unearthly, monstrous rat.
I'm ready to go, whatever.
Yes.
A
child born to a simple woman conceived by unearthly means. It's the nativity scene.
Not even addressing it. Travis,
woo!
Please.
Episode 41, hour and 24 minutes in. Thank you to everybody watching. Thank you, tour golfers. Thank you, friends. Thank you, family. Merry Christmas. I am so looking forward to playing golf this weekend.
I got Scott. I got Scott.
God, Williams, why do you entertain this bullshit? Why do you encourage him? It's all right, though. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, man, it's okay. I'm going to win that Jonathan Aiken thing. We're going to win. We're going to win. Me and Dustin and Greg Graff and Jason Cross, we're going to win, and I'm going to tell you all about it next week, Tuesday night. Merry Christmas to everybody. Sign up for the 666. Look for the newsletter next week. Monster Day is sold out. Maybe we'll get lucky and the the tour setup committee will get some pairings done over the weekend, and we can see, some early flights, maybe some early breakdowns for Monster Day 2 weeks in advance. I think that would be cool. Like the Facebook page. stxamtour.golf is the new website. You're home for everything you need on tour. What else do I got? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. There you go. Well, I'm gonna lead with a couple things. Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
I agree.
Greg Graff, I'm gonna agree with you. I am gonna also suggest if you're feeling submarine movies, Crimson Tide, fantastic. Gene Hackman, just throwing it out there.
U5371.
Yep. That is Matthew McConaughey.
That's Matthew McConaughey. Yeah.
Pearl Harbor's like a Christmas movie. It happens in December.
Jesus.
What?
Everybody, thank you for watching.
Everybody,
episode 41. Thank you so much. MD, let's kick it back over to you, bud.
For the love of God, yes. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you for joining us. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Wish you guys the absolute best. Looking forward to seeing everyone out at Aiken's event on Christmas. We'll see you back here next week on the 27th for the New Year's special. And guys, Monster Day is coming quick. It is signed up and filled up. We're already talking San Pedro in February. So the tour is as busy as ever. We've got so much going on. But thank you for joining us for a pretty fun, pretty loose night here with us. I know I had a lot of fun. I know the guys on here had a lot of fun. But thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you next week. Have a safe and Merry Christmas, and we will catch you after the holidays. Good night, everyone.
18 days, 10 hours, and 1 minute till Monster Days.
Let's hang around for 1 minute for the even number.
Let's close it out with I'm gonna wait for a second here, but I think I want to close it with this. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.